Good morning, everyone. I stand here today before you representing our Human Resources Committee. Your two board members that are on the committee, Chair is Jack Uta and also Craig Olson. I'm going to give you a brief overview of the Safety and Risk Management Department with the focus being on safety. The overall goal of the Safety and Risk Management Program is to provide services and training to help keep accidents and property and equipment damage claims to a minimum. You can see our employees go through quite a bit of training. This is a list of both our technical training and our annual compliance training that our employees have seen all of 2011 and year-to-date 2012. Quite a bit. Our employees do get a lot of safety training. The next three slides, just kind of threw in some fun slides, see if you can pick out the hazards. The past and present construction workers on this first picture, I don't know if that would be considered OSHA approved fall protection, but for these two gentlemen, I guess it did the job. The second one, if you look at the laser pointer, there's a guy sitting underneath the car jacks he's used, which are a couple of old weathered either 4x4s or 2x4s. I hope they're 4x4s. But he's feeling pretty comfortable with that situation. The next one, how many of you ladies have seen this picture before? Something your husbands do at home? He's going to wish after his day that he would have spent the money to buy the regular size stepladder because his medical bills are going to far outweigh the cost of the stepladder. Kind of a unique way to make shade on a hot day. This stuff happens in the real world. You're not going to see this kind of stuff at Lake Country Power. This is my favorite slide. There was a lot of planning in this job. You have a forklift, lifting a forklift, lifting the product. Another goal that we have at Lake Country Power is to be better than the industry average when it comes to safety statistics. Every month I communicate two different statistics to the board, one being the OSHA recordable rate and the second being the lost workday case rate. What an OSHA recordable rate is those are the injuries that involve more than first aid. They go beyond first aid where employees are taking trips to the doctor. Okay, Lake Country Power over an 8-year average has had an OSHA recordable rate of 4.62. The state of Minnesota, which includes 43 systems, is at 7.50. The lower the number here being the better, under the industry average. In the lost workdays rate, 1.44. State of Minnesota, 1.94. Once again, better than the average. I also compared to the nationwide of 760 systems. Okay, our same number, 4.62 compared to 6.48, 1.44 compared to 2.09. So over the last 8 years, we have been better than industry average when it comes to safety statistics and our employees getting injured. The costs of work-related injuries can get very spendy. If you take your typical knee injury, okay, first of all, you're going to be workers' compensation payouts when the doctors have the employee stay home for 6 to 8 weeks. They're still getting paid by workers' compensation. In addition to that, workers' comp is also paying the doctor's bill. You take a major torn ACL surgery, those are very expensive surgeries. Insurance premium increases, legal fees, equipment tool repair costs. That you can see that it gets quite costly for employees when they get injured. Not only direct costs, but you look at the indirect costs. Okay, now that employee's at home, there's lost production, lost productivity. We're starting to bring in replacement workers where our employees still getting paid at home, but now the company's paying replacement workers to do that employee's job. It also affects reduced worker morale. Companies that have a lot of work-related injuries see big increases in expenses. Here's an example of some cost savings Lake Country Power has seen over the last few years. When you look at loss ratio, if you have a loss ratio that's less than 50%, you're seeing significant premium savings. In 2010, we had a 22.96% loss ratio, and in 2011, a 3.37. And what that is all the medical bills, the people or the insurance company paying our employees at home divided by the premium paid. Since 2005, we've seen a $370,000 savings alone on our workers' comp premium. I threw this slide in here as just an example of where you can go for safety information on our website. If you look at the Community Service tab, you'll see electrical safety tips. It'll take you to a link, which is safeelectricity.org. Your children, your grandchildren would definitely benefit from this information. My last slide is a phrase that I have used over the last several years. Safety doesn't cost, it saves. A successful safety program not only saves lives, first and foremost it saves lives, but it also saves you, the members, dollars. Thank you for your attention, and thank you for attending your annual meeting.